My name's Olaniyan. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Dublin, Ireland, living in Liverpool. I'm a heavyweight boxer, making my debut on the 14th of March. It's always been in the family, really. My dad was a boxer, my older brother was a boxer, so watching them, like my dad would have us watching Muhammad Ali highlights, Mike Tyson highlights before we'd be watching cartoons and stuff like that. And obviously my older brother and I, we'd bicker and we'd fight a bit as kids. My mom took us to the gym just to burn off some energy, and then my dad told us then he was a boxer when he was our age as well. And then just watching my older brother have his first fight, that was really for me the moment where I said, you know what, I want to do this. It was actually in a school building. It's a boxing club called Whitechurch Boxing Club in Dublin. It's they train out of a little school hall. And I remember just being there, it was packed, the room was just full. And my brother was fighting some kid and he was getting some success. He was getting a lot of success actually. And I just remember thinking, this is great. Like this whole environment, everyone cheering on Josh because he's winning and he's doing well. And it just, for me, it just felt like that could be very gratifying in the future. In my head, watching that fight, I still remember quite clearly actually, it was something that I'd never seen before at that time. Even watching the Mike Tyson highlights and the Muhammad Ali highlights, I'd never seen anything like it. So he progressed, he won multiple Irish titles and stuff like that, but at that point, I kind of dropped off a little bit. I stopped taking it as serious as I should have because I was focusing on school and moving into secondary and all that stuff. And then I got really pieced up in sparring. It was a spar, I got pretty beat up. I went home thinking like, wow, like that really happened to me. And it wasn't even a bad thing. It was kind of just more within myself that I allowed somebody else to do that to me. I don't even think the spar was that bad. It was kind of just, I let that happen to me. So that spar actually changed my whole life. And I said, you know what, I need to take this serious. So then that was the moment really where I started training like an athlete, I started eating like an athlete, and I started living the life. And I won the Europeans that year. I won the Youth World Championships end of 2024. I kind of sat on the fence for the whole of 2025, whether I was going to turn professional, go to the Olympics, and ultimately I just chose to turn professional. I don't think I was enjoying amateur boxing the way I used to enjoy it, and I just felt like I had a bigger calling, and that was to pursue undisputed. People had me in pole position to go to the Olympics and go and do the whole amateur thing, but I needed to do what was right for me, so I kind of agreed with myself, I want to turn professional because I want to turn professional. Every time I'd sit down and think of me boxing, it was always in a professional setting, in a ring, no vest, small gloves, holding up a belt. And yes, I could definitely see myself on the #1 spot on an Olympic podium. But for me, the more lucrative dream was the professional route. I don't think I broke any dreams. I think my ambitions just changed slightly. I did realise that turning professional would entail leaving home. But to be honest, I was prepared to move anywhere that would help me pursue my dream. But ultimately I chose Liverpool because, to be honest, ERT, Everton Red Triangle, it's probably the best gym on this side of the world in my opinion. I think Paul and Ant are fantastic coaches, so it was a no-brainer. When I went and sat down with Paul and I said, look, I really like how you train and I'd like to be a part of the stable.
Well, I got a phone call from Adam's manager and his associates, and they were looking for a trainer for Adam. Obviously, massive amateur talent and achievements, world champion. And so they were going around trying out different gyms, and they asked if they could come and spend some time with us, come and spend 3 days with us. Got on really well, and I liked Adam. He likes it here, and so we set it up, and here we are.
Making that decision at the start of January, it kind of just everything rolled into one, and it just happened really quickly. I woke up on my birthday and my mum rang me. I was eating my breakfast and she was bawling her eyes out crying. I said, Mum, what are you crying for? She's like, you're all alone on your 20th birthday. And I said, yeah, I'm alone, but this is probably the best birthday I've ever had. I'm here chasing my dream. My flat's there, the gym is there. I'm doing what I love to do. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better birthday. I had a little protein bar to celebrate as well.
So how did Queensbury happen?
It's the home of the heavyweights, isn't it? It's the place to be as a heavyweight, really. And look, my managers and I, we sat down, we had offers from promoter A, B and C, and we just thought, Queensbury, that's the one. Like how they manage their fighters, how they manage the heavyweights especially, what they're doing now, how many shows they're putting on. It's great for boxing, but it's also better for heavyweight boxing. So I just said, why not be a part of it?
What does the future hold for Adam Olaniyan?
What doesn't it hold, really? You know what I mean? I'm excited to get this kicked off, and I know 100% by God's grace I can do anything I set my mind to. Undisputed, unified, everything.
I always say it's every trainer's dream to train a heavyweight champ of the world, and I think we've got one with Adam. He's got a long way to go. It's a tough road, as he knows. He's come into this gym very much at the bottom of the ladder, and he's got to work his way up, you know, and earn his respect and make his mark. But I've got every hope that he can become, you know, a champion of the world.